smarter electronic controls. If successful, the combination of IMLS plus AAG will mark a comprehensive leap: safer launches and recoveries, more efficient operations, less wear and tear. This is the core change that enables Kennedy to sustain high operational tempo, ready for multiple types of aircraft. A notable improvement on USS John F. Kennedy, the AWE, Advanced Weapons Elevator System. AWE replaces the traditional hydraulic elevators used on the Nimitz-class carriers. While the old lifts were stable, they were also slow, often creating bottlenecks during high-intensity combat operations. AWE, on the other hand, is designed with electromagnetic motors, capable of moving bombs, missiles, and ammunition much faster from the storage bays up to the flight deck. However, on USS Gerald R. Ford, this system became a serious issue. Software glitches and integration problems plagued the elevators. At times, only 2 out of 11 elevators were operational, severely limiting the squadron's ability to rearm during combat missions. For USS John F. Kennedy, the U.S. Navy expects these flaws to be overcome. Elevator structures have been reinforced, the control systems optimized, and the entire design integrated from the very beginning instead of being added later as retrofits. According to technical analysis, the elevators can reach speeds of 150 feet per minute, with a maximum load of nearly 24,000 pounds, enough to handle almost all modern weapon systems in just a few minutes. If successful, Kennedy will maintain a much higher sortie rate, allowing carrier-based aviation to operate continuously and efficiently, instead of being constrained as before. This improvement clearly reflects a new U.S. Navy design philosophy, not only emphasizing survivability and defensive power, but also focusing on rapid combat turnaround, high rearming efficiency, and achieving a decisive advantage in modern warfare scenarios. Radar and surveillance technology on USS John F. Kennedy. Initially, the Ford-class carriers were equipped with the dual-band radar DBR, a combination of the X-band SPY-3 and the S-band SPY-4 radars. This system was expected to deliver comprehensive surveillance capabilities, detecting multiple types of targets and enhancing combat control. However, DBR soon revealed significant drawbacks. Its development costs were extremely high, and its architecture was complex and difficult to maintain. Because of this, the U.S. Navy shifted direction. On USS John F. Kennedy CVN-79, DBR was replaced by the EASR Enterprise Air Surveillance Radar. EASR features a modular design, costing about $350 million less than DBR, and it is much easier to integrate across various platforms, from destroyers and amphibious ships to aircraft carriers. Despite being cheaper, EASR still provides long-range detection, multi-target tracking, and greater reliability. The greatest strength of EASR lies in its multi-platform data connectivity. Instead of operating as a standalone system, it can link directly with satellites, airborne early warning aircraft, reconnaissance UAVs, and escort ships, creating a comprehensive battlefield picture that allows Kennedy to detect, classify, and track threats from multiple directions simultaneously. This decision reflects the U.S. Navy's new philosophy, not necessarily choosing the most expensive technology, but prioritizing effective solutions that are easier to maintain and can be deployed across the entire fleet consistently for decades to come. Carrier Air Wing on USS John F. Kennedy. The strength of an aircraft carrier lies not only in its size or propulsion system, but most importantly in the carrier air wing it carries. On USS John F. Kennedy's CVN-79, all improvements in deck layout, elevators, EMALS, and radar serve one ultimate goal: to deploy a diverse, flexible, and superior combat-ready air wing. By design, Kennedy can carry up to 100 aircraft of various types, more than USS Gerald R. Ford, which typically maintains around 75 to 90 aircraft. This increase comes from a larger deck area, more efficient coordination, and upgraded weapons elevators that allow faster and synchronized rearming for multiple aircraft at once. However, more important than the absolute number is the squadron composition. The main force on Kennedy will be the F-35C Lightning II, a fifth-generation stealth fighter specifically designed for carrier operations, with advanced stealth features, state-of-the-art electronic systems, and the ability to share combat data seamlessly. The F-35C is considered the trump card, enabling carrier strike groups to attack heavily defended areas. Alongside it, the F/A-18EF Super Hornet continues to serve as the backbone of U.S. naval aviation. Though lacking stealth, the Super Hornet is valued for its multi-role capability, high reliability, and adaptability to diverse combat scenarios. Supporting them is the EA-18G Growler, a specialized electronic warfare variant tasked with radar jamming, suppressing enemy air defenses, and shielding the entire fleet as it penetrates deep into hostile airspace, ensuring early warning and logistics capability. To maintain air superiority, Kennedy